Hi, I'm Renee Merker, Director of Communications and Events at the Precision Machine Products Association. It is my honor and pleasure to present Charlie Kerr as the member of the International Fastener Expo Hall of Fame Class of 2021. I've known Charlie since 1987, as his company Kerr Lakeside Inc. has been a member of the Precision Machine Products Association. Kerr Lakeside joined the association, which was previously named the National Screw Machine Products Association, back in 1950, and they've been an active member ever since. Charlie represents the third of four generations, combining for over 130 years of Kerr Lakeside management and leadership in the precision machining and fastener industry. The company was established in 1948 by Charlie's grandfather. The company's entry into fastener manufacturing involved turning large diameter head hex and socket head cap screws from bar stock. As the years passed, manufacturing capabilities expanded into producing hex socket set screws and dowel pins on multiple spindle automatic screw machines. Cold heading production capabilities were later added, leading to Kerr Lakeside becoming the domestic fastener manufacturer we know today. Charlie's father, Richard, was inducted into the International Fastener Expo Hall of Fame in 1980. It is truly special that the International Fastener Expo Hall of Fame would recognize two individuals, not just from the same company, but from the same family. I've known Charlie for a long time. He represents the high standard and genuine characteristics of PMPA members. On behalf of the Precision Machine Products Association membership and staff, I want to congratulate Charlie for being selected to be recognized as a difference maker in our industry. Congratulations, Charlie.
Thank you, Renee. Let me begin by sharing a short story. Several years ago, I was driving in my car listening to Major League Baseball radio on XM. And the program was the day after the Professional Baseball Hall of Fame announced the inductees. And one of the hosts of the show made the comment that the Hall of Fame was a place to recognize the truly immortal people of the game. And after I was advised that I'd been selected for induction into the Fastener Hall of Fame, I took a moment and looked at the list of people who were inducted before I was. And it would be a very accurate statement to make that this list is in fact immortals of this industry. And the fact that I would even be considered worthy of being added to that list is truly an honor. And to those of you who discussed this year's class, included me, I'm touched. I really am. I can't even begin to tell you how honored I am to be added to this list of people who I believe for this industry are truly immortals. I want to talk about not just those immortal people, because quite frankly, a lot of them concluded their careers before I began mine. So I really don't know a lot about everybody on the list. But there's an old saying that the first impression is the one that lasts the longest. And I want to recognize not specific people, but people in general that made a very positive first impression on me early in my career. And what I find really remarkable is a lot of these people currently occupy management positions, in some cases ownership of viable and leading companies in this industry. But they didn't start out that way. They began their careers packing boxes, loading trucks with pallet jacks, maybe driving the delivery truck, running production equipment on night shift when it's 95 degrees in the factory. These people understood that the way to the top, the smart way to navigate to a better job, was to pay their dues, work hard, and learn from experienced people. This list of people is way too long for me to begin to identify individuals, but you are the people that inspired me back in the 1970s when I started my career in this industry. Also in the 1970s, and this is probably the message that I think is most important for me to communicate, me being here today is a direct consequence of very early in my career having the opportunity to participate in trade association events. Back in the early 1970s, my first experience was with the National Screw Machine Products Association, which today is called Precision Machine Products Association. I was so impressed that when other opportunities came along with other trade associations, whether it be the Industrial Fasteners Institute, the National Fastener Distributors Association, regional associations like North Coast, I was ready and eager. I am a strong advocate for active participation in any trade association, whether it's industry specific or a generalized group like the National Association of Manufacturers. Early in my career, I was in the presence of the president of the NSMPA at that time. The gentleman's name was Kerr. And he made a comment that sticks with me to this day. And what it was is, you earn your paycheck while you're at work. You earn your raise and consideration for a promotional opportunity as a result of what you do while you're not at work. Trade association participation is a very time efficient and affordable way to enhance these skills that need to be enhanced while you're not at work. We have, through COVID, learned to make productive use of technologies, whether it be virtual meetings, Zoom conference calls, and they have a place. But there is absolutely no substitute for face-to-face, in-person networking that is facilitated by your membership and participation in one of the many associations that's available to this industry. And a concern that I have is that people who are joining our industry, whether it's right out of college, in some cases maybe out of high school, they don't see the value in participating in a trade association that I saw back in the 1970s. Your time can be wasted, it can be spent, or it can be invested. And I encourage all of you that are watching this, 40 years from now, someone needs to sit in this place and accept induction into the Hall of Fame. Make it easy for that person to be worthy of the award. Get them involved in some sort of trade association event, and the investment will pay off. Thank you. I'm honored to be selected to join the International Fastener Expo Hall of Fame. I assure you this is not the end of the road for me, but the beginning of a new chapter. I will continue to be a tireless advocate for this industry and the associations that make this industry the great industry that it is. Thank you again.